Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Kimbo here, and it is time for an epic discussion video, man. So, this one is going to be on Bakugan. So, this is going to be basically my hopes for season 4 of Bakugan. So, of course, that being Bakugan Evolutions is the name for it. Yeah, basically confirmed that, like, there's going to be a show on it and everything. So finishing up season 3, finally getting to that. Getting through the whole season and seeing everything with it, can finally make this video. My hopes, my thoughts, and everything for season 4. So yeah, I don't know if Spin Master actually watched this. If they do, like, I'm honored you guys even know I exist, and definitely would hope they watch this for sure. Because I'm gonna be completely 100 with it. You guys know I'm a diehard fan. Love the game. Got tats on my arm. Big time. Well, arms. You know, and I love the game for sure. So just being absolutely real with it for sure. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. So if there's anything you guys want to see personally, you can add in the comments as well. But just getting into it, the things I really want to see for Bakugan Evolution. So Bakugan Evolutions, at least so far, has basically confirmed a few things. So, seeing the silhouettes, well, anyways, you don't want spoilers on the show. I'll mention the show a little bit, of course, because segue into it. All right, so you've been warned. Anyways, with the end of season 3, we saw Drago come through the maze, like the portal, and we see Drago come out, and then he also has other Bakugan with him. So Sharktar, Pinsattar, Falcon, Fennec, Farasco, all of them went to defend the different relics in each world, the ancient artifacts, that were used during the battle with Ultimate Villock, protecting them and making sure nothing bad happens to them again. Yeah. And so we see Drago, but he has some familiar faces behind him. We see the silhouettes of them, but it's Howlcore, it's Trox, it's Hydrus, it's Pharaoh, man. It's so sick. It's Pegatrix. We got all of them. The silhouettes of all of the awesome brawlers, original Bakugan, right behind Drago. So segue into it, we're gonna be seeing them back with this next season. So that's basically the confirmed part for it. The question is just how they're going to do the build up and everything and evolutions. We know we're going to see some new Bakugan. We're going to see some other Bakugan getting kind of remolds. So with this, before talking about the actual Bakugan, the number one thing I want to mention for the hopes, cards, big time. The TCG, the cards, you already know. Like, we're itching to see them big time, Spin Master. We want to see, like, Shields of Astroya onwards, like Shields of Astroya, Secrets of the Geogon, GG, whatever the GG set is, the last set, which would be a total mystery set for Geogon Rising. I don't know if there is one after GG, but we've seen the code word up until GG. Maybe with, like, the wave, like, the last wave, the very last waves that we get for Geogon Rising, we see another code word at the bottom. If so, we'll know there's another one, and that's going to be the last one. But it's on average like 3 per season. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is a third one that's supposed to be going out with this. But seeing those cards for sure, like Shields of Astroya, already seeing cards in Shields of Astroya, it seems like a lot of them will switch things up big time. Secrets of the Geogon, there are definitely cards that are going to switch up things, just seeing them from the packs with the Bakugan. Even the GG set, there's big time powerful cards in there that'll switch up things. Like all these different waves, it's about just getting them out there and such. You could even do a thing where, like, Pokemon does it where they have like different sets. I think they've done it where they have different sets and put cards from different sets in it. That would work for this perfectly. Like, heck, take some packs from Shields of Astroya, some packs from Secrets of the Geogon, some packs from the GG set. You put them all together, think of some bundle for it, make a big promo card for it that's exclusive to that set. Put in something like a wristband or a token or something. Sell that set. Even different ways of selling that. Like, this is the perfect time to get the cards out. Why? Because Bakugan has been holding on steady and doing really well, even though what's the best thing? Like, outselling Paw Patrol, even according to Haru Ren, which that's big, man. It shows like Bakugan is making a lot of money for sure. And the way to send it over the top and make it absolutely bonkers, man, like make it absolutely bonkers, is getting the cards out there. That's the only thing that's really missing with the game. The way that you've balanced out the Bakugan has been amazing. Like season one Bakugan still being usable for sure. Having season one character show up in season two character show up in season three, even season one character showing up in season three, really, really epic seeing that for sure. Like even making cameos for one episode, that's epic, man. Absolutely love that. Keeping the balance with the game. Even if like you got some Bakugan getting up there like B power wise, they're in check with the damage, because the damage, even if you have a lot of B power, what you're gonna do if you don't have any damage? You can't do any damage to your opponent, so that's the balance for it. But in exchange for like some more power, not as much damage with it, and you have to use your damage cards. Like, yeah, man, just it's so sick. Like there's still big time balance with it, even with a little bit of increase, with some of the stats of the Bakugan and such. But even the balance with the Baku gear is epic. The balance with the Geogan is epic. Like they both work out very, very well. The main thing we just gotta see is those cards. Like I haven't even been able to do really any deck profiles or any Geogan because I only have one copy of the card. If I had like two or more, I'd be doing more uh, profiles with the Geogan. Just about seeing those cards for sure. That's the main thing we are itching on with the game, and it can make it where it's at its absolute peak once you get those cards out for sure. And really focus on the Bakugan Pro, like make some commercials on it and such. Really promote it, really endorse it, because you got a bunch of people that have been itching for the cards for a long time. It'll get more people interested in it for sure, and you get those cards out, yeah, you want to make more bank, you can make more bank. And honestly, the way that this game's going, the balance and such, it can go past season 4 in my opinion, no doubt. The best reference is Beyblade Burst, because Beyblade originally had like 4 seasons. The normal pattern for any show like this is like 4 seasons, but Beyblade Burst broke that mold and is so successful. It's going on its 7th season, man, which is wild. And also, there's gonna be a video on that too for all the Beyblade fans. Just saying, but still, if they get things together with the TCG and such and get the cards out there truly, they could be where they could have like a 5th season or a 6th season. A 5th season alone for Bakugan would be like, holy crap, like breaking the mold, just like how Beyblade Burst broke the mold for Beyblade. Everybody thought like the 4th season might be it. Nah, man, the season 5 came in, and then now season 6, and then going on a 7th. Yeah, shows for sure, man, because it's that successful. What can make it this successful? The TCG, the cards. Spin Master, you might not think the cards are like a big thing, but they really are. Everybody's like waiting for them and such. Like I know if you announce that it's out, like you manage to actually get distributors and such and get Secrets of the Geogon out there, I'll be losing my mind. You manage to get Shields of Astroy out there, the packs, be losing my mind. No doubt. We'll all be losing our mind. We see Shields of Astroy packs. We see Secrets of the Geogon packs. Able to get the GG set. Able to get the set after that. Getting caught up to where it's like the Evolutions level. Because even with Evolutions, you can imagine it, how it would be. Because look at Evolutions. They're making like some retools for some older Bakugan, upping their stats a little bit, making them competitive, but also like these special like translucent plastics and such with them. So epic, dude. And they can honestly even show them in the show with their figures, because with the 1st season, they didn't do that. They didn't start the Bakugan stand showing their figures until Armored Alliance. So if they use like Battle Planet molds, they could. They could use that mold and just have that for the graphic when they throw, for sure, man. But just giving them even better stats and such, which it seems like they're doing so with some of these older Bakugan. Yeah, man. You already know. Like, yeah, there's so much that can be done for sure. And even with what wave would be for Evolutions, it could be like how they're retooling some of the Bakugan. They bring out some of the competitive cards, like some of the most competitive cards, and include them with the packs. Like make a certain wave where it's like these cards that are like vital and very useful, and put them in this wave, like the best cards that do a lot, and even add some more additional cards with that wave as well. Like some hard hitting cards and such. With that, once you get caught up with the TCG, just about getting those cards out there, man. I know I've been talking about them for a lot, but for real, like if I can't emphasize it anymore, cards, 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 cards. Please, we love you, Spin Master. We want to see the TCG so bad, because it's that thing that can make it even greater than the first era was, for sure. Like, the first era was absolutely epic. And the main thing that's new with this is the TCG, you know, and the way it's set up is absolutely epic, dude. We just gotta see those cards, for sure. But yeah, anyways, I think I talked about the cards enough. That being the very first thing, and I brought it up as the very first thing because, yeah, it had to be said. That's the main thing, hoping for evolutions. Like, seeing these Bakugan and such, which I'm really stoked to see them and what Spin Master's going to do, but also getting those cards out there, man, so we can see the deck profiles and stuff. Um, yeah, and be able to make more deck profiles, you know, so we can actually see the cards and what we can work with to make deck profiles. But yeah, dude, but I definitely have hope. I ain't giving up for sure. Like, I have hope. Like, there will be a point where they're gonna get it together and really get the cards out there, man. Like, I got hope for real. We just got to see those cards, no doubt. Anyways, yeah, and I know other people in other countries are waiting big time, and this was for you guys. Like, just putting that out there, like, cards, big time. That's the big thing everybody's waiting for in the community that we really, really want to see with evolutions. But yeah, so getting past that, now getting into it. Another thing I really want to see with evolutions is the Bakugan that got scrapped from any of the waves, like previous waves from any season, honestly. Now is the perfect time you could put them out. I mean, you had Syndius Ultra and Arliss and Ventus to season 1 mold Bakugan, but you put in season 3 with Geogon Rising at the very beginning with a 3-pack. That was absolutely epic, man. And I diversified the game by actually putting them out. Do that with some older Bakugan that got scrapped. Like, I know there's supposed to be a Pyrus Hydronoid, a regular Pyrus Cubbo, not the cosplay one, but like a regular Pyrus Cubbo. Especially seeing them one of the most recent episodes. Definitely would love to see a Pyrus Cubbo by itself for sure. Yeah. There's some of those scrap Bakugan, like a scrap Diamond, Diamond Kellyon Ultra. Seeing that would be absolutely amazing, man. Like, there could be a diamond they put out for the season. Perfect time. All the Bakugan they scrapped before, add them back in. This is the perfect time to put them all back in. Like the new Bakugan you want to put in and such, but include those Bakugan too. You can include them like in the 3-packs as like one of the 3 other side Bakugan. It'll be perfect. It'll make full sense. Any of the Bakugan that got scrapped, because now you got a way to get them. People want to find them and such. I know I would for sure. Yeah, that's what the main thing we got to see. And I don't think we ever got like the actual Diamond Nilius Ultra. I think we were supposed to have a Diamond Nilius Ultra for the first season, but it was another one that got scrapped. Yeah, like for real, dude. Like definitely, no doubt. We would, we'd love to see those Bakugan, man. Like, yeah, it'll diversify the game. Just like releasing those Bakugan, even if you release them and then up their stats or change their stats from what they were originally, put them out there for sure, dude. Like all those scrapped Bakugan would switch up, diversify the game as well. Like you already know. You already know, man. But yeah, that being the next thing. Another thing, I guess the third thing I would say is the thing I really want to see, the Bakugan that did not get actual figures. We got one. And the big one, it's Leonidas, man. And it's basically been confirmed. We're getting a Leonidas, at least in our list. I hope you're dropping it in all 6 factions, because if so, you know I'm looking for all of them. We're all going to be looking for all of them. Be able to get Leonidas, you know everybody has their favorite Leonidas out of the factions. For sure. I love them all. And I love the stats for the Arliss one and how they keep the balance with it, even it being a monster. Yeah. It's wild. If you don't know, I've said it before, Leonidas getting a figure. He's getting an actual figure in Arliss. It's the only one that's been confirmed. Hopefully we get in the other factions, but it's 100 and 100 Bs, 10 damage. I know it's not, doesn't seem crazy, but if it lands on not one, but two helixes, it gains plus 1400. So it's getting up to like 2700. Like quick math, anyways, I think. Yeah, like 2700. But it also is not having that much damage with it. So it's going to be 2704. So the more power it gets with the helix, the lower the damage goes, you know. So compensating for all that by reducing its damage count, which that's the perfect way of balancing it, man. That Arliss balance, absolutely love it, dude. But yeah. So definitely want to see Leonidas in all the different factions. Want to see the other Bakugan that actually weren't made in the actual figures. Like, there's people out there that would love to see Artulian. Make Artulian into an actual figure by itself. Like Artulian, whether you make it a core, like Artulian is a core, or you make an Artulian Ultra. People would love to see it. No doubt about it. Same thing with Claptor. I know we got Claptor Apollyon, but seeing Claptor, not Claptor, Apollyon, yeah. I know we saw Apollyon with Claptor Apollyon, but we never got Apollyon by itself as a figure. It would be amazing to see just the figure of Apollyon made, whether it's the regular one or it's an Ultra. But Claptor Apollyon was definitely like a core. So yeah, like imagine making an Apollyon Ultra figure. That would be sick, man. People would definitely get that. Another one, the big one, Teeco. I still want to see Teeco get an actual figure, dude. If they say that they're gonna make a Teeco, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'll be like, oh my god, yes, let's go. Leonidas and Teeco. Oh man, and then like all the other like this is the chance. This is the chance for them to really put them out, for sure. They got enough to do like a definite season, even with just like if they go with the theme of evolutions, a few new Bakugan getting like evolutions and such, and then like a new form and maybe incorporating metal with those. That would be homage to Titanium Surge because implementing metal with some of the Bakugan. There's apparently like what platinum versions or something that's been rumored, Um, but yeah, dude, just so much room to put in like these scrapped Bakugan in these waves for sure. Introduce like some new Bakugan, of course, but include some of the Bakugan that you did not put out before with these waves because they still diversify the game. People bump to get their hands on them. Definitely, I know I would. Definitely would diversify the game, putting out all these different Bakugan that actually got scrapped, and making sure they actually get their shine with the season. It would be amazing, dude. No doubt. I mean, we're getting like Nilius, like the original core designed for Nilius and Trox and some other Bakugan, so why can't they release some of these unreleased Bakugan in? This is the perfect moment to, man. The perfect time to, for sure. Yeah. And I guess like the next thing, uh, honestly, uh, seeing some other characters return too. Like, I mean, if there's a new threat, it would be cool to see like characters like see like what happened with Gregorius Reed after everything like changed for him. Even like how things are going with Havoc because he's from a different world and such, of course. But seeing like how things are going for Havoc, maybe having Gorillion and Teeco back in the fray, like just these big time characters we had seen before. Like if they wrapped them all up with like evolutions and managed to put them in the season, that would be sick. But I guess time's gonna tell. But definitely want to see figures for all of those Bakugan, no doubt about it. Yeah, especially like the scrap Bakugan and the Bakugan that never even got a mold in the first place. And I'm just so glad we got Leonidas, man. It makes me so happy. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's basically everything I can think of for like the major things for uh for season 4. But yeah, if you guys have any other thoughts or things you want to see, definitely let me know and put them down in the comments below. For sure. Like, especially, who knows, maybe Spin Master might be lurking and actually looking at this. If so, now's your chance to speak out. Now's your chance to really just say what you really hope for with this season. Because I said the pieces, like, even that I wanted to see myself, all the big time points, the cards, scrapped Bakugan that were never made, even some newer Bakugan in here. I can't wait to see like their designs and such. But definitely seeing those older Bakugan included with those packs, perfect time to do it. Yeah, and getting caught up on those cards for sure, man. That's the honest number one big thing for me. I'm super hyped for the Bakugan and such, and hope to see some of the ones that they scrapped, for sure. Even if they include all the ones they scrapped, they'll be perfect and it'll be amazing, man. But yeah. So, anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything. If so, I'm sorry. It's a little late when I'm filming this, and also I have to go on adult very early. Yeah, it'll probably be hours after that. Honestly, you guys might see this by the time I'm like home and sleeping and taking a nap, because I'm gonna be exhausted. But it's fine. Anyways, yeah. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. But those are my hopes for Bakugan Evolutions. Definitely hyped to see it, man. Hyped to see the original game back. And it's going to be awesome, man, for sure. Hopefully 2022 is that year where Bakugan absolutely takes off and goes through the roof, man. Because I'm just saying this now. you release some of those scrap Bakugan, or you release all those scrap Bakugan and implement them with this season, even with the newer Bakugan. And the number one thing, if you manage to get the cards out and start getting them caught up to how they're supposed to be, and people are able to get the cards, I'm telling you, Spin Master, you are going to make a crap ton of bank. Mark my words, right here with my freaking ridiculous looking face, because probably my hair all being messed up and such, because getting out of work and stuff. But for real, if you drop those cards in the big way where people can actually get their hands on them, like Shields of Destroya, Onwards, as well as some of the other past packs, if you want to put those out there, even more of those out there, you'll see. You'll see. You will make a lot. And I know I'm not the only one thinking this. You can vouch and ask any other Baku tuber, do they want to see cards? I guarantee at least 99.99% of them would say yes. For sure. Because I know I definitely want to see them. Want to see the big time just focus on pro too. Love seeing the figures and such, but definitely focus on the pro game too. Because you have a whole gem here that can make it where Bakugan goes for even 5, 6 multiple seasons. You get that gem out there, the cards are that definite gem, for sure. You get them out there, you'll definitely see things go absolutely bonkers for Bakugan, no doubt about it. It's huge, but it could be absolutely insane, for sure. But anyways, you already know everything in this video out of full love. Spin Master, absolutely amazing. I'm honored they even know I exist. Yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.